Today I'm in the village of Nashnola in North Goa. Now, a lot of people don't know, but the Bom Jesu Church in Nashnola was built in the 1600s, commissioned by the Franciscans and built by the locals for the community. The way Nashnola got his name is very interesting. According to folklore, there was a girl. Now, this goes back to the time actually when there was no entertainment, no social media, nothing. So, dance was a form of communication and entertainment. And there was a girl called Nola in this area who used to perform and dance really well. And the villagers actually said, Nola nach, Nola nach, Nola nach, Nola. And that's how Nashnola got its name. Hello and welcome to another episode of my vlog. This is Rishad De Cruz and welcome to Nashnola, beautiful homes for beautiful people. Architecture, according to me, is the vehicle upon which civilization travels. It is a legacy in bricks and mortar. If you look closely at beautiful buildings, you see more than just good design. You see the combined efforts of architects, engineers, masons, carpenters, painters, and the laborers, all coming together for the single purpose of manifesting an idea that once existed in someone's mind. Today I'm visiting a beautiful home in Nashnola, a home I have christened Casa Danzante, meaning the dancing house, because of the many intricacies and layers of its design. It is a performance in stone. So every great Goan house had a balcão. Now, balcão is the Portuguese word for balcony. And the residents and the owners of the house would sit here, usually large families, and they would interact with the villagers that passed outside. Now, if you're wondering why one would interact with the villagers outside, you have to understand that this was a time when there was no news, there was no social media, all the information came via passers by. The price of fish, what's happening, who was born, who died, who got married, all the local gossip happened right here in the balcony. So, as you enter this gorgeous house, you're greeted with this large foyer. Now, the foyer on one side has a bedroom. Originally, this was called the Sala Privada, which means the private lounge. However, the architect and the designer has very cleverly incorporated a beautiful ensuite bedroom as you enter on the right. On the left, you have the lounge. But here's the exciting and interesting thing about all Goan Portuguese houses. If you stand at the entrance, you can look all the way right through the body of the house, right to the end. It serves not only as ventilation, but a clear visual sight to who's entering and who's leaving. So, bedroom number two is ensuite just like the other bedrooms, but it has something special. It opens into the Indo courtyard or Indo balcony. And you remember when I said this house dances? Well, this is just the second movement. So one of the great things about this house, the last act, is that it has this beautiful inner courtyard. So once you're done entertaining the villagers and getting all the local gossip, you come with the family, you chill out over here, and you relax in your private pool. You have your cinema room. This space entertains over 50 people. So you can really throw some crazy go-in parties over here. Sit here, have your weekend dinner. Even for solitude and quiet, this is the place to be. You also have on the far end of the garden, you have this really beautiful home that is a 2-bedroom guest house, both en suite. So in the event that you're letting it out, or you're renting it, or you have guests, or you have a small occasion like a birthday party or a wedding, this home behind me is a duplex. It has a bedroom downstairs which is en suite, as well as a second bedroom upstairs, again en suite, beautifully designed, that marries the home. Buying a home in Goa is probably every Indian's dream. And on the top of the pyramid, and I keep saying that the top of the pyramid is land with a Portuguese house. And this is exactly what it is, land with a Portuguese house. Now, there's a lot of people who have money, but there's very few people who have money and the ability to create something beautiful. And I think the designer has done exactly that. She's taken an old Goan home, she's restored it, she's added all the modern comforts and conveniences. She's added an extension that looks very similar to the original house. You've got the pool, you've got the ensuite bedrooms, you've got the kitchen, but you've also got the vibe of the old Goan home. And that's something that is very rare. In India, we have conceived of God as the dancer, Nataraj. That's very significant because when a painter paints, immediately he becomes separate from the painting. When an architect designs, the moment the building is ready, he becomes separate from the building. He is no longer one with it. So is it the case with the poet. So is it the case with the musician. But the dancer, there is no separation. She is always one with the dance. The dancer becomes the dance. Natraj is forever one with the dance.